What's good, everyone? It's Chambers from chambersmixed.com. Today I'm going to be showing y'all how to make an upbeat, turn, dark, trap style beat like Detroit style, fast moving 808s that you hear a lot of artists getting on these days. So what do you need to make a beat like that? Whether I'm making the music myself or I'm going through loops, I'm looking for something that sounds urgent, that sounds really intense. Something within the first 1 second that you hear, it gives you that face, that damn, what was that? Type of melodies that give you that feeling that it's about to go hard. So let's get into it. I'm gonna show y'all exactly how to make a beat like that. First thing I'm doing is going into my ProducerGrind Weeklies packs. And bro, these got some of the hardest melodies, loops, drums, one-shots, MIDI, everything you could possibly need as a producer today. When you sign up, you get the first 14 days free. I'm talking about like 5, 6, 7 gigabytes of fire sounds, and you get new content every week. I mean, why would you not take that? And yes, all the sounds are royalty free, so you get to keep all your earnings. I'm looking for an urgent, like hard melody. I'm gonna go into this one because it says dark edition. That's crazy. This one got my attention. I love the strings in that. The movement in that, the sounds like that one's fire. We're dragging that in. But we're not stopping there. Here's where we switch it up, because a lot of people don't do this type of stuff, but I'm about to put y'all on. Using two loops in one beat is a great way to switch it up for your listener. Change up the energy and the movement, all while staying in the same tempo and key. It's definitely a producer life hack. So I'm gonna look for another dark and urgent melody so I can add it to the other one. Let's see, we got soul, emotional, rage, R&B. Here's dark. These sounds are fire. Yep, that one's gonna work. That's another like string piano type. Let's drag that in. All right, so here's how you do it. You see the first one says 175 BPM. We're gonna adjust the tempo to 175. Put that on stretch so it doesn't move. If we change the tempo again, we see this one at 164. Let's drop down there, put it on stretch. Now they're in the same tempo, and it's already good that they're in the same key, G minor. But let's just say, for instance, if you took two loops, one's G minor and we'll say one's F minor, right? You want to go to a keyboard, whether you could see one or on your computer. If you wanted to tempo match them, then one's at F, you just go up 1 semitone, 2 semitones, and you're at G. So all you would do is pick it up 2 semitones. Now they're at the same key. Now I'm gonna look for sections in the loop that I want to use. Then it clears up right here for just the piano. I like that. Let's check the other one out too. Again, I like this section too because it clears up. You got like the busy parts with the melody and then the parts where it's calmer. So we're going to keep those parts. Let's throw them in the mixer real quick. Cut the low end so it doesn't clash when we add the 808. All right, so let's hear the transition. That's fire, and then it goes back into it. That's gonna be so hard with the drums. Next thing we gotta do is pitch it and mess with the tempo. This gotta be much faster, like 180. And I'll drop it down by 3 semitones. Make sure you do that for both loops. Time for the drums. Going back to the weekly packs, I need like a punchy 808. That's perfect. A short high-pitched snare, hi-hat, nice open hi-hat to layer with that 808. And let's get some percussion too. Rim shots are always good with these types of beats. And lastly, we'll do another snare. For the hi-hat, I like to shorten it, so I'm gonna up the out knob. Snare's good. The 808 though, let's trim it. Let's shorten it a little bit, so it's more of a burst instead of held out. Let's go into the boost knob, put it up like 5 to 6%. Fire. Lastly, go into the envelope tab, drop the attack, put the holds up, put everything else down. Now you can hold out the 808 as long as you want. First, let's lay down the snare. Make this one unique. Let's add one right in the middle there. Hi-hats, you want it to be pretty fast paced, so let's just do Philly-ish 2 steps. We can add some rolls here or there. Some low notes too. I think I'm gonna pick the melody up 1 semitone before we do the 808. So if we were at G and we took it down 2, that means we're at F now. Make this one unique. get the open hi-hat and let's mash it to the 808. Just lower the volume, have it more in the background. I'm gonna pitch it up also. Let's get some percussion in here. I'm gonna pitch the rim shot up. And the snare. With these types of beats, I like to pitch a lot of my drum sounds up because they need to be like high pitched, short, sharp sounds. Let's add that over here. Let's make this one unique. Add another snare head at the ends. And we'll do a roll with the rim shot. Go into half step with the paintbrush tool. That's cool. Let's edit the velocity. Pitch it up a little bit too. Barely have to mix the sounds too. They already come sounding clean. I'm gonna structure it out a little bit. We're gonna start with the second loop. When the melody comes in and gets a little bit more busy right here, we add that open hi-hat to layer it. Then we keep on moving until we switch up the loop again. Hold on. I just heard a very simple melody I want to put on this. Let's go back into the packs because they got one shots too. That's what's crazy. Let me see. That one. Need like a synth sound. That one's hard. Let's add a new pattern for that one shot. Cover that in reverb. That's about to be fire. Add like a cool plugin like crystallizer on it, make it more interesting. Just adding more texture to the beat. We run it back. Alright, and there it is. That's how I make an up-tempo, like dark Detroit style beat. Just need that urgent sounding melody with those aggressive drums and you got it. Producer Grind Weeklies came through with this with the hard loops where you need soul, R&B, rage, whatever it is, and all these super fire drum sounds. Not to mention, it's not just about the sounds. With the weekly packs, you also get access to a private community for opportunities, networking, and growth between you and other producers. I mean, you didn't hear it from me, but that's a steal. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. It's Chambers from chambersmixit.com, and I'll see y'all later. Peace. Chambers.